Hello everyone, and welcome back to IXION. Last we left off, we found out that the Piranesi is alive. It is currently sending out a drone swarm to come whoop our ass, and we are waiting for our science team to get back. So, I think I'm going to tell our ships to avoid us, maybe? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Is it doing irreparable damage to our hull? Oh, weather. Yeah, there's drone swarm. The station is under attack. The Piranesi's drones will destroy our hull. We must leave now. This sucks. Are we going to be able to get our crew out in time? We'll see. I don't want to leave them behind. We're going to go for 12G as soon as possible. Okay, the Piranesi has awakened. Previously dormant drones now roam the passageway of the ship. They killed the team and destroyed the Archimedes. Son of a... You bastard. You bastard. We will not forget this. Okay. We're out of here. We might not survive the journey. I hope we survive the journey.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Gosh.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, we've made it to the planet. Alright, well, now they made it personal. They killed the Archimedes, and that was a ship I was really planning on keeping alive for a very long time. Okay. There's fear. Data control algorithms have been overloaded. Diagnostics indicate extreme interference. Images of the Piranesi flood every screen. They haunt dreams and leave indelible marks. Do you have any plans to save us from the monster and recover the coordinates of Remus? Administrator, this is fear. We'll keep everyone calm. Don't worry. We'll repair the hull. Thankfully, the Piranesi doesn't seem to be moving towards us. I have a feeling that will change very quickly. So let's hurry up and get another science ship going. It's called the Newton. It's not the Archimedes, though. Dang. We lost another science ship. Son of a gun. But thankfully we still have a lot of stability. Voice crack, and we seem to be doing alright for ourselves. I think as long as none of our ships get involved with this area, we should be okay. Did we lose anything? Doesn't look like we did, no. Okay. Well, I mean... I'm sure we'll find something on these planets, Teehee. I don't know. Maybe big gun? Because I know there is a little thing right there that seems to be dormant. Power cost is reduced by 10%. Construction costs are reduced by that much. 20 fewer workers. Doesn't seem to give us more power, does it? Electronics factories, 10 fewer workers. Nope. Science ship. They move faster. I won't bother with that right now. Airlock, construction speeds, I'm good. Just charging speed. DLS center? Stability from only awakening workers? No. I'm trying to see if there's anything I really want to delve into. There doesn't seem to be anything in particular that is super interesting. A power cost is reduced by 10% would probably be nice, so we can get a little more power in return. Oh yeah, this is also going to be a farm, so I need to move this stuff. Forgot about that. We're going to have to move these areas around quite a bit. Does this cost workers? Eh, not that many. Let's just keep an eye on this thing. Is this mining ship gonna die going through here? My mining ship tier 3? No, it seems to be ignored. Okay, cool. Alright, thank goodness. Alright, Newton. You need to be better than your successor. Don't die. Please, I beg you. I can't believe they did that to the Archimedes. How dare they? They will pay dearly. Well, it will pay dearly, I suppose.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We need to train 150 colonists. Yeah, I'm sure we can do that. We're already overworked over here, though. Okay. Well, we just need alloys to build our things. Yikers. It'd go boom. I really don't think we need this drone bay. I feel like we're moving stuff fine by ourselves. I'll just get rid of it.
At its destination.
Okay, what do we got going for us here? First readings of the 12C indicate the presence of extremely intense meteorological activity on the planet. Initial imagery captures hexagonally shaped cyclones. The planet's core appears to be surrounded by a layer of liquid hydrogen. Many moons orbit 12C, surrounded by clusters of asteroids in unusual arrangements. Preliminary surveys have identified many telluric promontories emerging from 12C's ocean of liquid hydrogen. We should be able to establish a research site upon one of these promontories with the help of our gaseous planet exploration equipment. From this closer vantage point, we can see the asteroids that surround the planet's moons. They are almost perfectly spherical in shape. Yeah, let's analyze the storm since we have the deep dive apparatus. Be safe. Better be safe. Alright, now we are able to unlock a few more things. We can store more resources. Can mine or get more resources from a deposit. Let's do that first, and then we'll go to the science ship's advanced analytics. Well, I think we should do that next, actually.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, what do we got? Ah, fire. Naomi Protocol commencing DDoS attack to flood Eden Vigilance Network. Administrator, this is Elena Adama from the Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate with Eden. Appearing to be severely dysfunctional, we had to attempt to bypass the unusual communication protocols. I don't know if you'll receive this message. I hope that you do. The Piranesi is the biggest threat we've faced. As soon as the first reports of the Etimanaki's destruction reached our ears, we secretly began to investigate, to find a way to neutralize this new threat. At the center of the system, 12A, a long interval pulsar. Despite all its power, we think that in its current state, the Piranesi could not withstand a pulse from the 12A. However, the Tyquin would not survive such a pulse either. You must send an expedition to 12A to find a solution. There are a lot of rumors about you. Some say you don't exist or that you're lost in cryo-sleep. Some even believe that Eden is impersonating you. Others, including myself, have faith in you as your administrator, administrator. Save the Tyquin, save its crew, save what's left of humanity. A bomb of a plan. The pulsar's awakening. Alright, how are we going to do this safely? 12A, you said, right? This unknown structure will probably be that. Oh, we can actually literally just go straight up to the pulsar. Alright. Well, I'm glad the Piranesi doesn't engage its engines, thank goodness. It would probably really beat our ass if it followed us. You know what? How about you make regular alloys? Since we need a lot of them over here. Actually, we don't. We don't. I lied. We're going to be moving a lot of alloys around.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. What's it looking like, Chief? Okay, the atmosphere of 12C is extremely hostile. While we were conducting our surveys, a cyclone rose up and pinned us down. Arivanambi, Zahara, and myself were separated from the others. When the winds abated, they gave us some respite. We did manage to regroup. However, the others, their suits are orange in color. It's not from environmental factors. They are insistent that Dolos had always had orange suits. This is clearly untrue, and Zahara and myself are wearing standard Dolos yellow. They are indeed our crewmates, and medical and psychological analysis does not reveal any deviance. Interesting. The others will not be left behind. They're probably just us from a separate timeline. We really need to do a very thorough background scan. You know, be like, hey, Dolos isn't like a Nazi organization, is it? Endoscopic drilling has been unlocked. Leech mining will be next. Getting more science per discovery would also be nice. Let's cancel this construction. We're going to be moving these. Okay, cool. That has been moved. So the population would look a little something like this. And I kind of want another waste treatment center, but I'm going to leave it be for now. Because I'm probably actually going to implement a hydrogen generator. Or a nuclear plant. This cost a lot of money. 10 power per cycle. So this one cycle I would get 10 power. Is how I'm reading it. I'm confused if that's true, because if that's true, that kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Let's just move our population around a bit first, though, before we do anything.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Still need to move that around. Okay, you've collected all the data. Go to PSR, or 12R, 12L. Really? We don't have anything to do here? It's just a random thing? Alright. How are our alloys doing? We just don't seem to have enough transporting at a time. There are some homeless here. Well, we wait, I suppose, and just collect science and all that jazz. I'm honestly kind of tempted to kind of pause the video and skip around for y'all, because I don't want you just kind of watching me silently gaze on as other people build and do stuff, but I'll hold off on that for now. If you do, let me know in the comments, but I'll try to keep things going here. Really just need to move this stuff out of the way so we can readjust this.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
What do we got going on over here? Okay, 12E is an eligible candidate for testing the implementation of our colonization protocols. We have landed on 12E. Although it is a much warmer and more humid climate than that of Earth, it does possess oxygen and other materials that would prove useful for a colonization test. Okay, let's establish advanced infrastructure. Hold on, before we do this, who could possibly do this maneuver? Pelican? What do we need for this place? Just food and that. Okay, yeah, let's get the Pelican to do it. We are going to need a lot more colonists. So let's go ahead and train automatically here. And let's move some electronics over here. Because right now we have, I don't know, 90 colonists need to go to Sector 4. And move them over. And the Pelican will be able to set some stuff up over here pretty quick, I think.
Population sensor.
Oh, why did I move electronics? I literally don't need electronics over here. Let's keep it here. Right, we got 90 colonists here, okay. We'll be able to fix up that place. Lickety-split here. I kind of want to move the Tycoon back over to 12H, so I think I'm gonna.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I'd imagine we're not going to be able to move as much as we used to. The Tycoon is quite aged and advanced in years, especially with those full jumps that it's been doing. Hopefully we'll be able to find more people. I think I've lost a lot of workers in the grand scheme of things. Like, I've lost so many workers due to stupid stuff just because I didn't know. And unfortunately, I think that's going to affect us later in big ways. Okay, what do we got next? That construction cost being reduced would be nice. I'm just going to set us up for success by investing in that, just so we can get some power going. Actually, no, I'm going to do that. And then we're going to get more science gathered from exploration. This will just make it better for us in the long term. And then I'll invest in power whenever the time comes. Oh yeah, how are my sectors doing? We're all getting waste, we have intense propaganda, and Sector 5's doing workers first. Okay, that's fine. We don't need more waste. We don't... I mean, we could do intense working hours, but I don't know if I want to do that to people. We could feed more people. I will give... No, I don't think I will. I don't know.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh wow, population is a tier. Interesting. I didn't know. There's going to be a lot of accidents happening. Hopefully they don't slowly pick away at my workers. Because if they are, I might have to actually do some intense work hours. Especially in these overworked areas. Actually, I think I'm going to do it anyway. Let's see how this affects us. Intense working hours. Wow, we're still overworked over here. Okay, intense working hours. Intense working hours. Extra hours. Overworked here. Intense working hours. Let's see how badly this affects us in the long term. Well, our legislative centers are starting to kick in now that we have those negatives. So overall, this is actually benefiting us. It's kind of funny. Maybe this will keep people safer. Well, actually, I think it cuts away on that overworking thing. So overall, yeah, this is actually benefiting us. That's weird. We're a little more happier now that we have overtime. You're what? What? That makes no sense. I mean, they have creature comforts. I'd like to think I'm taking care of everybody as best I can. And I have half the mind to give them increased rations, too. Let's get rid of this and this. 3 crew members died during last cycle in an accident. So infirmaries don't keep them completely safe. We have optimal working hours here, just barely here. We could send 2 people to Sector 6. Get that optimal. That's pretty much all I can do. Well, we can send... Try to get 2 people to Sector 4.
Awaits your attention.
2 people to Sector 4. Only workers, please. What do we got here? Administrator policies allow Dolos to rapidly adapt employment conditions to the evolving needs of the Tycoon's missions. However, crew members are like oranges. You can't squeeze them like clockwork and expect to keep getting juice. This is honestly mostly to keep you all safe, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sacrifice that.
Population transfer complete.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Okay. This should be the last shipment, yeah? Oh, well, colonists are going to keep getting made, though. So, it won't be the last shipment. How much storage do we have left? Not a whole ton. Let's wick away some alloys needed here. And let's max out alloys everywhere else. Wait, this is Sector 5, right? Yep, Sector 5. Just get alloys out of here. I would also like to say the same for these polymers. Here, let's turn this off. Let's turn these off. And I want to get these polymers away from here. So let's pimp out the polymers here. Let's get rid of the polymers here. Is it going to be able to store the rest of these? Maybe. It would be really cool if it did. Should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now alloys work here. Alright, no alloys. We were wicking away alloys from here. Let's keep doing that, actually. Let's turn these back on. And you will just keep half of those.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Thanks for the heads up. We need a lot more colonists. Yep, let's just get electronics over here. We'll automatically keep training more colonists there. We don't need them over here right now. Currently have a lot of stuff going on.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
So it has. How many jumps are we down to now? I wasn't counting. I think we discovered we can only jump 4 times when we got into the second system. So we jumped since then. This is our second jump. We're about to do a third one. I would imagine, because Remus isn't here, hopefully we can get those coordinates like we need them to. Or maybe the Piranesi will jump away from us and we'll have to follow them after we severely damage them with the pulsar. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just kind of waiting. Well, I think I am going to pause it for now, because right now all I'm doing is really rearranging, waiting for colonists to get to the colony and stuff. So I'm going to pop back in whenever important things happen. But in the meantime, I'll jump around for now since we're waiting. But if anything like starts to pick up, I'll continue recording normally. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are able to start colonizing. So the temporary test colony has been established. The colonists will periodically transmit reports of their progress. These will provide us with valuable field data. Okay, we're going to go ahead and leave the planet. Then we're going to move the... Actually, we're going to suck up what science we can here right now. And once it's done, we'll go over here to this unknown structure and see what the yuck is going on.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, our probe has detected a Dolo signal. There is some wreckage here, not much larger in the size than the Newton. Contained within is a distress beacon. The emitting signal is incredibly similar to those that the Tyquin uses. Alright, let's investigate the wreckage, and we will be back.
Completed a task.
Alright, we are back with the unknown structure. So the team has identified the fragmented wreck as a part of the Tyquin. A large amount of frost tachyons were detected in the area, as well as frozen corpses of Tyquin crew member Joel Kinnuan. Reviewing DLS data confirms that Joel is alive and well on the station. Tyquin engineers have also verified that components and plating found at the wreck are still in their proper place in the Tyquin. Interesting. The team of the Newton site. The Newton see this is a warning, spelled out in an inscription they found on a piece of floating metal. Let's not make the mistakes we know are possible. Interesting. Let's go ahead and dismantle the wreck. And I'll be... Well, it seems like there's some sort of paradox going. With faster than light travel, you basically have discovered time travel. So I wonder if we're just jumping through dimensions at this point, or there's some sort of strange phenomena occurring in this area. That's kind of like, I don't know, wormholes, things like that, yada yada. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back again at this unknown structure. So the wreck has been successfully dismantled. Recovered resources are ready for the cargo ship to pick up. There is no trace left of the strange phenomena. Okay, sedation cell upgrade unlocked for cell housing. Interesting. Okay, well, we should pick these up in due time. Our ships are prioritizing that kind of thing anyway. The more refined materials are, yeah, prioritized. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, that's wild. Alright, well, we will be back whenever another major event happens, so 1 second. Okay, it looks like the colonists are done over here, so let's take a gander. We have completed our colonial study, and 12E colonization success rates of planets like 12E are estimated to be 34.8%. Please authorize extraction reparation. We will bring these colonists home. Nice. Okay, well, we'll be back. Okay, now we're starting to get into the pulsar, so I might continue recording. We'll see what happens after I read this. So according to Sector 1, Scientific Syndicate, the pulsar at the center of the system is the key to defeating the Piranesi. We are in orbit of 12A. The pulsar is huge. Preliminary analysis confirms the forecast from Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate. We will do everything we can to find a way to use the power of the pulsar against the Piranesi. Okay, we'll find ways to activate the pulsar. We need to protect ourselves against that eventual blowback from it.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
But yeah, I'll keep recording from here. We'll see where this leads us. I'm also trying to just keep all the colony or like residential blocks on this side. So we'll see how well that goes. And I've upgraded our research all the way. We'll just get cargo ships to bring more resources at a time. We'll start focusing down that line, since there's honestly nothing else I'm seeing that is super engaging for us. Man. I'm not exactly sure what pulsars do, but I think they generate like a lot of EMP stuff. We should probably get these people from the colony back here as quickly as possible. How are alloys doing? Doing alright? How's food? We have way too much fucking food.
Accident has occurred in the type.
Oh, whoops. I don't know what happened there. Okay, cargo ships will be fully upgraded after this. Sure, well, I don't know about all that. I was about to say we could automate the science ships, but probe launchers, anything of importance. Scouting radius is increased. That might have been good to have, but we honestly have so much carbon it doesn't even matter. We can train more teams whenever we get more colonists. I think we'll stop there because I'm sure research is going to be needed. We need to train colonists? Okay, how many people are here? Let's get 100 people over here from sector, what, 3? Let's get them over here to sector 4. And we're going to have non-workers. We're going to have 200 non-workers over here. And we're going to train them. Who has my electronics right now? I'd like them to be over here. Oh, give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. My dog's probably about to freak out when we got home. But here we go. We now have people here. Store all these electronics in Sector 6. That's where they're getting produced. That's where we'll leave them. And I guess we could do more food here. Really don't think it's necessary, though.
Team has completed a task.
Research the Faraday cage technology. Hold on, let's... The Faraday cage technology. Where would that be? I guess I have to do this first. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, Faraday cage for the Piranesi and the Icarus 3 probe. We have taken many readings and conducted a comprehensive analysis of PSR B112A's activity. Wow, that's really cool. We're able to submit a proposal that adapts the Taekwon's architecture and allows the structure to work like a Faraday cage. We have also developed a theoretical device that we have named Icarus 3. The device would allow us to induce a pulse from the PSR-12A. To proceed, the Taekwon's Tech Lab will need to analyze the remaining data and fabricate construction patterns. Icarus 3 probe. Okay, we'll leave the science ship there for now.
Piranesi has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased. He will attack more frequently.
Okay. What does that mean? Is he gonna hurt my people that go through there now? I hope not. That's scary. Let's get the Faraday cage and the Icarus... Actually, let's get the Icarus 3 probe and the Faraday cage so we can get that pulsar finished quickly. Okay, what was I doing? I was trying to... Okay, we got the Icarus probe, so now we are going to construct Icarus 3. The Newton team will build Icarus 3, the explosive charges that will trigger 12A and neutralize the Piranesi. Wow, it doesn't cost any resource to build. Interesting. But I would like to get rid of this. I want to free up some more space. So we have 163 people we need to move somewhere. We can send 55 people each to different sectors. So sector 6, 2, and 4. To sector 2. Only non-workers. What is it, 55, did I say? Yep, 55. Get those non-workers over there, and then we'll send them over to Sector 6. 55, and then how many people are left? 53. Okay, we'll send that to Sector 4. 53, only non-workers. Okay, and that should free up our housing. Nice.
Complete.
And we did the research for what was needed. Reconfigure the Tycoon's hull into a Faraday cage via the construction panel in the exterior view. Let's not make the same mistake we did last time and get there and then build it in the middle of a cold, freezing cloud. Good. I needed to get rid of those polymers. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Get that out of here. I have way too many.
Population transfer complete. An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Good, 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 good. Hopefully we take the carbon from here first. There are fires rolling around out there. Alright, well now we have a little more space to work with. We will have some more after that. And some more once this is gone.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, we've constructed the Icarus 3 probe. It's ready for launch. Requires technology 0? What? What do you mean requires technology 0? I guess, oh, I need to make the Faraday cage first, I'd imagine. Okay. Is there anything else that I really want right now? I don't think so. Self-cleaning systems would probably be nice. So it doesn't get destroyed in dangerous, or less likely to be destroyed in dangerous weather conditions. That'll help us out a lot. Because I'm sure that we're going to have to get close to the Pyrenees. How's this Faraday cage going? Actually, let's get this EVA airlock just to increase our speed here. Our construction speed, because the closer our hull gets to basically 0. Oh wow. Really, that takes away from the EVA, the working hour policy, too intense. That kind of sucks. But the faster we construct, the better off we'll be. And since we're kind of just waiting for polymers to be done, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and we'll hop back whenever we build the Faraday cage. So I'll be right back.
Has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased. He will attack more frequently.
Okay. We were able to build the Faraday cage. Now we can wake the pulsar. The Newton team will launch Icarus 3 and activate the pulsar. The pulse will neutralize the Pyrenees. The Newton will be destroyed in the process, but the crew will enter cryonic pods to survive the pulse. Okay. Interesting. I feel like he should be like flying, but he's not, so I'm okay with that. I'm also going to hop back whenever this actually does its thing, so BRB. Okay. And
a science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. Icarus 3 has detonated and activated the pulsar. The crew of the Newton had time to enter cryogenics pods before its life support infrastructure was neutralized. Okay, science ship Newton has been destroyed.
Has been defeated.
Really? It was that easy, huh? Wow, this pulsar is no joke. Okay, well, I'm glad that it's dead. That's a win, everybody. That's a win. Should take that. Let's build a science ship. What is it going to be called this time? We're losing so many dang science ships. I would have lost the Archimedes anyway. That's frustrating. But we'll build this new science ship, the Maxwell, and we will see what's going on. Tick, 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 tick. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please. Please! Build! This takes 5 workers. Okay. Alright, lovely. Maxwell, get over here to the Pyrenees. I wonder if I have to fly to it. Probably. But I'm going to leave the Tyquin anchored to where it is for right now.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
And we've already retrieved our crew, and we are going to wake them up right now. Welcome back, you sons of guns. Okay, what do we got?
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
The Pyrenees has been disabled by the pulse. Its drones have been fried, its missiles detonated, and the pulse hit. Electrical arcs and explosions rippled across the ship's hull. The Tyquin's crew standing witness all the while. We have successfully entered the Pyrenees through a breach in its hull. All the doors and airlocks not damaged by the pulse have closed. Most systems that are visible appear to have melted. The walls ooze a black, gritty oil. Okay, the Maxwell crew will make their through the bowels of the Pyrenees to reach the room where the devices are stored. Alright, proceed to the coordinates room. And we have successfully woke the crew from the science ship. Nice. Alright, well, welcome back to the land of living. Good job out there. We're still getting rid of some of that stuff here and there, but overwhelmingly, I think we're good and done with this solar system. Well, I hope anyway.
A science ship team has
I feel like the
completed
Pyrenees should have been moving. It kind of kept saying it was reactivating its subsystems and like it's going to attack more frequently, but I don't know. Okay, the interior of the Pyrenees has been severely damaged. Blue fire still flickers in corners of the ship. Whole areas have collapsed in on themselves. Some of the debris looks almost organic. We have taken pictures of what appear to be biological neural networks seemingly used in the activation of the ship's airlocks. Drones litter the floor and hang from broken piping. On our way to the storage location, we passed a huge translucent pod. Decaying bodies float in the white bath of liquid it contains. You can see the color of their uniforms, crew from the Etamanaki. Despite the many obstacles we have reached and the devices that hold the Remus coordinates, we are ready to activate transfer. Okay. Well, let's move the Tyquin in orbit then. Let's get over here. Actually, the Faraday cage also doesn't show up anywhere on the Tyquin, unfortunately. I thought we were gonna have a new pimpin' hole, but I guess not. It's so pretty. It's so crazy that a sun can just do that. Like, what? Hello. It doesn't look much different, surprisingly. Okay, let's do this. Connect the Tyquin and extract the coordinates. Hopefully we don't get some sort of weird space STD or robot virus from doing this. Doesn't seem like a good idea. I wish we could also see it connect, or like move into a position where we see it connect. 'Cause for some reason it really doesn't look like we are.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Thank you for letting me know. What are we? Oh, we're bringing in carbon and silicone. Rightly so. We do have quite a bit of storage for it. Wow, we are actually max on electronics. I think that's the first. That is the first. Wow. Okay, well, good for us, I guess. I wish we had more workers. I'm also pretty sure this unknown structure, it said there was like 800 crew there, but they never popped up for us to retrieve. So I feel like we got robbed there. Transfer is complete. All lights are green. We took advantage of the time it took to recover the coordinates to analyze what was left of the systems on board the Pyrenees. The use of its main weapon and the Etamanaki's defense efforts left it terribly weakened. The ship seems to still vibrate with what perhaps could be called its final breaths. It should not be long before it fully collapses in on itself. We should get as far away as possible. When the amalgamation of evil technology breathes its last at the end of its agony, it could be devastating. Okay, well, let's get the fuck out of here. Actually, let's just full jump. Maxwell, get back to the Tyquin.
Charge. In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
Sounds good.
IXION engine ready.
Let's get out of here. Let's see what the next solar system has for us. Kind of gross.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. I sense Remus. We have reached the Ilia system. Structural failure of the Tycoon is near. We should initiate the Neocond colonization protocol.
All right. Man, 5, 10, 15, 20. We might have to get rid of this worker policy real quick. I'm not sure if that's going to actually help us.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
No, that won't help us much. We need another EVA airlock. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the Ilia system. Man, Remus is somewhere out here, and hopefully we've found the resting place for what's left of humanity. I want to thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying. And I'm glad we got to detonate us on and absolutely schwack the Paranesia. But I'm excited to finally touch down and hopefully make roots in this system. Hopefully this will be the next cradle for humanity. So, till then, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.